Top 5 paranormal, dangerous, and terrifying games you should never play. The purpose of this video is not to show the reality of any of these games. It simply seeks to entertain the people who watch it. Although we are not responsible for what may happen from practicing these. The elevator game, it is a game of Korean origin, and they say that whoever practices it will make a journey to another world where apparently technological devices do not work. To play, we will need a 10-story elevator and to be alone. We will start by getting on at the first floor and travel to the 4th floor. Without getting off it, now press the button for the 2nd floor, and during the descent, press the 6th floor. When you arrive, press the 2nd floor button again and then go up to the 10th floor. Then go to the 5th floor, and when the elevator door opens, press the button for the 1st floor. Sometimes they say that at this point in the game, a woman may get on whom you should not look at or speak to under any circumstances. When the elevator door opens, press the button for the 1st floor if the elevator takes you to the 10th floor. Did you play the game correctly? People who have done it correctly say that when they reach the 10th floor, they are in a different dimension, in which apparently everything is the same, but with notable differences, and in which strange noises are heard, a lot of cold, and a sense of danger that cannot be explained. Now you can go out and explore all you want, although it's not highly recommended. To return, go back to the elevator and repeat the sequence, but at the end, take the elevator to your desired floor instead of the 10th floor. 1. The Ouija Board. Without a doubt, the quintessential paranormal game and the most famous is the Ouija Board game. Of uncertain origin, it is known that this game already existed in 1890. It is a board that reflects all the letters of the alphabet, the numbers from 0 to 9, and the words yes, no, hello, and goodbye. The aim of this game is for the people who play to be fully focused in order to make contact with beings from the beyond, to whom they will ask questions and with whom they will maintain contact through a movable pointer. There are countless stories and urban legends surrounding this game, which moreover millions of people claim is a gateway between our world and the paranormal, the devil in the mirror. This game can only be played on 2 specific dates. One is December 25th, which is the day that Jesus' birth is celebrated, and the other date is Good Friday, the day of his death. It is said that at these times the devil takes advantage of his absence and can have dominion on earth. To play, we must go to a mirror and place 12 candles, then turn off the light and say devil 12 times without taking our eyes off the mirror, and he will show himself for 1 or 2 seconds. The time to do it is at 3 in the morning, which is known as the dead hour, mockingly since Jesus died at 3 in the afternoon. There are few cases of people who know, people who have played, but the stories of these say that those who have tried it never ever return to be the same. People, the midnight game, this game, in reality, it is a pagan ritual that was used mainly as punishment for those who had disobeyed the laws of their religion. Today, turned into a terrifying game, it requires quite simple instructions. To play, it has to be exactly midnight, as otherwise it will not work. For this, we will need a candle, a drop of your own blood, a piece of paper, salt, several matches, and a lighter. If more than one person is going to play, each one should have their own materials to start playing. We will write our full name on a piece of paper and place our drop of blood on top of it. Next, turn off all the lights in the house and at the main door of your house, which should be made of wood. Place the paper in front of it and put a lit candle on top of it. Then knock on the door 22 times, with the last knock being exactly at 12 o'clock, 00. Then open the door and blow out the candle. At that moment, you will have let in the midnight man. Light your candle again and start playing only with the candlelight. You must find this man inside your house before 3:33. If the candle goes out, you only have 10 seconds to light it again. If you don't manage to do so, create a circle of salt around you and stay inside. Otherwise, the Midnight Man will reach you and cause you to suffer terrifying hallucinations. Until 3:33, which will be the time when the game ends and he will leave. Do not turn on the light during the midnight game. Do not use a flashlight during the midnight game. Do not go to sleep during the midnight game. Do not use someone else's blood in your name. Do not use a lighter to replace a candle. And definitely do not try to provoke the Midnight Man in any way. 5. The Daruma game. Daruma was a real young Japanese girl who died in the bathroom. Therefore, to play, you must have a bathroom and fill it after midnight. Then you have to immerse yourself in the cold water, naked and with the lights off, without putting your head in. You must repeat 3 times, Daruma bin, Daruma bin, Daruma bin. Even if you feel someone rest their cold head on your shoulder, you should not stop repeating the phrase 3 times. If you've done it right, you'll hear a loud knock on the bathroom door, and you will have invoked the ghost of Daruma. Supposedly, this is a representation of the young girl's actual death, as she slipped, hit the back of her head, and died in her own bathroom. Or now you must slowly get up, as Daruma will try to make you slip so that you also hit your skull. Once out of the bathroom, the game will start, in which Daruma will follow you for a full day. During that time, you will feel his presence behind you, and by turning quickly, you will be able to see him out of the corner of your eye. When you notice that he is very close, you must shout the word "Tomeri," which means stop in Chinese. To end the game right at midnight, you have to feel his presence in the room where you invoked him and say "Quita." But if you don't manage to close the game on time, this spirit will haunt you forever.